Yep. We back. Um, um, let me see. Young Hulk. Until okay. All right. Got some NBA preseason picks in. That was fire. They ain't gonna be coming on till about another 2 or 3 more minutes. That game will be kicking off. Too bad I can't bet on props live. 1 second. Let me grab myself a water. And I'm ready to rock and roll. Talk a little football. Yes, sir. It's locked. Games are locked. Games are on. One more thing I need to do. One more thing I need to do. Yep. Well, I know I don't got too many people here, and it's a Saturday night, so I'll try to keep this brief. And since I don't have a lot of people here, like nobody here probably, and that's cool, right? But in the morning, I will gonna go live in the morning and live bet that first game, right? So we're gonna get it cracking like that. So what I'll do here is somebody hit a three. Who hit that? Power. Bang bang. We need y'all to make it rain, baby, for them parlays, baby. Yes, sir. All right. All I'm gonna do here, I don't have a lot of people here, ain't nobody here to interact, whatever the case may be. So, I'll go to NFL. I'll tell you, I'll run down some plays. Some of my favorite plays. I'm not gonna go into detail or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna be doing a live betting tomorrow. Um, I'll run through some plays here. Tell you my top two favorite plays, man. I'll get my top two favorite plays out right now. Um, I ain't even gonna lie. We got a 48.5 total here. This is gonna be one of those games that you're definitely gonna have to be live betting, okay? Or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of things that are on the table here. Man, it's a lot of things that are on the table here. James Harden got two. Um, Piston got 2 rebounds. Zubac got 2. Okay. Warriors, what y'all doing? Anthony Melton, he gonna be something else over there. All right, so uh uh I ain't even gonna lie. Let me get up something here. Let's bring up Outlier, right? Let's bring up Outlier. Oh, so I do have some plays lit hit over here. Okay, so some of my plays are over here already, right? Hmm. Dontavian Wicks reception prop should be probably up to 4.5 by now, right? Which I think I think that's warranted. I think that's warranted. So right now, I got to say this would be my favorite prop here, man. I mean, I like this. I think the dogs could be barking in this game here, the Cincinnati game. So we're gonna look at receptions, and I've already played it at 4.5, and it's still sitting around the same money, right? So T Higgins 4.5 receptions there, sitting at plus money. I like it. James Harden got 3 assists already. Damn. I should have just took the fucking. I should have bet his 6 assists by itself. Damn. And a few other things here, right? We're looking at touchdowns here. Of course, I like Derrick Henry to score a touchdown, and don't forget about the 2 touchdown scores, right? So I can talk off the first touchdown score for him, or you can look at 2 touchdowns. He is a 2 touchdown candidate guy for me, right? So he'll probably go. I'll probably put that 2 touchdowns in a round robin or something like that. Okay. Mike, right? So Mike, we can look at Mike for Mike Evans, okay? We can look at him for longest reception prop at 17.5, or we can look at him for his regular reception prop, right? I've already sprinkled on it at 31.5. I like it, right? At 31.5, I like it. I already sprinkled on it. Over here, excuse me, I didn't put it over here. So, Mike Williams, right? Go to the props. Oh, what the hell is his name? Mike Williams, right? Yeah. Mike Williams. So, last 2 games, 34 yards, 67 yards. I just like it, right? I might sprinkle on his longest reception. I didn't, but his long reception right here, he's hit this number at 17.5 in 3 straight games, right? So if you want to get to the long reception, be my guest, right? So player longest reception at 17.5. That's another look. I'll throw that play over there to the side, right? Those are plays that I'm looking at. As a parlay piece, I got the 2.5 receptions for Jordan Addison in a parlay piece. So I couldn't talk you off the 3.5 if you wanted to get there. I do think I like Jordan Addison there. So it is what it is, right? I also have a first quarter parlay in this game. So I'll put that. I'll drop that in the community section in the members only, and then I'll put it in the on YouTube, tweet it out and stuff like that. Kaminga hit a three. Curry ain't done shit. Okay, so um, next game here, and in the same game parlay, I'm gonna probably end up. I'm gonna probably end up taking the receiving. I mean, the rushing for the rushing for Lamar Jackson. I just don't know where I'm gonna go with it. It's gonna either be 40 or 50. I don't know which way I'm gonna go with it, but I just think this game. I mean, I think this is gonna be one of those games here, right? And as far as the quarterback, you can look at Lamar for a touchdown, but I am probably going to take the 1.5 passing TDs for Joe Burrow. So I like that 1.5 passing touchdowns as well. Okay, so those are some plays right there from the first couple games. Jamar Chase is Jamar Chase. I don't care what you do with him. You can do whatever you want with him. He's just that good, right? Trace Jackson Davis got 3 boards. I started to take his 4 boards, but let me calm down. All right, so Carolina Panthers and Chicago Bears. I didn't really get to a lot. I might end up getting to some of that game tomorrow. I didn't get to any of that game. I'm really contemplating on Chuba Hubbard, so I'll probably put that in a touchdown parlay or something like that. So I'll come back to that game, right? This Miami Dolphins and New England game. I don't know how I want to go with this one here. But Huntley, he got there for me last week, and I might end up wanting to get there this week. We'll see. So interesting play for him. 32 and a half rush yards. It's in play. I got it in there as a lean, so I'll put it over there and I'll run it off to you guys when I get done here. But I'll put it over there as a lean, right? I'll put it over there as a lean. Now, receiving props here. I couldn't talk you off of the Mario Douglas 2.5 reception yards. That's a strong lean for me. What's up, Pat? I did an NBA video, a real quick one, put a lineup together. Then I just came over here. I'm just gonna run off some of the plays that I like from each game. I'll be playing them, and I'll be altering them and put them in parlays as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this off, and then just since it's Saturday night, I guess I'll go wash my car. So right now, I mean the Demario Douglas 2.5 receiving receptions there. I like it. I like it. It's just gonna have to go ahead on and hurt me. I might put it in a parlay. Indianapolis Colts and Jacksonville Jaguars. So So we'll have Joe Flacco under center. So I had to wait to a lot of stuff. That's a bump to the receivers. Now I'm interested in the receivers, right? Now I got to take a look at the receiving props. Okay. Now I got to look at the receiving props because now you got they right here on FanDuel. I only have Pittman up, but he's in play, right? He's in play, right? They don't have his receptions up. Uh, They don't have his receptions up, but I like this game, right? What's the total in this one? All right, so this is going to be another game that I wouldn't mind betting live. Early in the morning, I will be live betting that first in NFL game. So, be on the lookout for that. But this one here, with Flacco under center, I give it a bump to the wide receivers and also a bump to the running back. And we'll have Trey Sermon, right? I need to see what his touchdown prop is looking like because he's going to be a touchdown candidate, right? Trey Sermon, he's going to be a touchdown candidate. So, it's a -110. So I like Trey Sermon to get in there. I do. I like this game. I like Trevor Lawrence. I'm not a fan of the secondary for the Colts. It's just right now the numbers, they're not misconstrued, but so you get 2 touchdowns for passing touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence at plus money. I like it, right? So I'm not having betted. I'm gonna lean towards the over because I like it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the secondary. And I like receivers on both sides, bro. On both sides. I like receivers on both sides. Christian Kirk starting to come around. Brian Thomas. I couldn't talk you off both of these guys' receptions. I'm waiting on those guys to bring out the receptions for Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman, first quarter receiving. Oh man, I'm gonna do some parlays tonight. I might come back and go live and do some straight parlays with you guys, some $5 long shots or something like that. But right now, I like the passing game, right? I like the passing game for both sides here. So I expect points to be put up here. I do. So I like it, right? I do, right? I like it. 45.5 total. We shall see. Okay. Cleveland Browns and Washington Commanders, right? I ain't gonna say I'm gonna pump my brakes on the Washington Commanders, but I still like Mari Cooper, man. Cleveland, they just gonna have to. Washington, they're gonna have to show me that their secondary is improved. I still don't think they're improved. I like Amari Cooper still, and you're gonna get his receptions prop at what, 4.5. I still like it, right? So a lean towards the over for me, right? A lean towards the over, right? A lean towards the over. Receptions, 4.5 receptions for Amari Cooper. I got to lean towards the over there. As long as he's going to get targeted, I gotta have to live with it, right? So these are just plays that I like, and I might alter it, down to 3.5 receptions or something like that. But Cooper, and I still don't believe that this secondary is what is is good. I don't. So right now, looking at his last 2 games, he's flirted with it. New York Giants, he went in there and had 7 touchdowns. 7 receptions, 4 versus the Vegas there, and the targets, right? So the targets are there. 8, 9, 8, 12, and 8. Look, I'm taking the trend. I'm taking my chances, right? Quietly on the other side, Jerry Jeudy has been getting peppered. So, that's another thing that you probably want to look out for. But yeah, right. I still like him, right? Jerry Jeudy sitting at 4.5 at plus money. Amari Cooper can, man, it could be a day where he could blow up for you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. Football. That's how football is. So, if you wanted to ladder Amari Cooper. 5 receptions, 6, 7, 8, or the yardage. You could end up probably laddering the yardage too, because you could You can get 100 yards for him at you could get 100 yards at plus 500. You can get 80 yards at plus 230, 70 yards at plus 154. So it's ways that you could, skin a cat here. Curry still hasn't hit a 3. Zubac got 8. He needs 2 more to hit that 10. James Harden, he's just out there dropping dimes. Come on, bro. He got 5 dimes. He gonna have. If he played this damn game, he had 20 assists. All right, so what's the rotations like? Terrence Mann, I took him for the 8, and Podolski or whatever, Podometsky or whatever. I liked him too. I parlayed them two both. All right, so looking at the next game. Okay, Buffalo Bills and Houston Texans, right? So you got the little revenge narrative with the Stephon Diggs going on here. I'll tell you, looking at the rushing props here, you got to look at Josh Allen. So that's a lean, 31.5. And you got to look at Cook, right? Cook, they're probably going to need him to be a little bit more assertive, okay? So taking a look at Cook, it's a few ways you can look at him. I had interest in his reception yards, which was sitting at his receptions are sitting at 2.5, first and foremost, and his reception yards are sitting at 20.5, right? So, Khalil, what's his name? Khalil, I forgot his full name, but Khalil will be out, and I think they're going to end up having to use him in the passing game and the running game. You could look at both his rushing and passing, or you could look at his receiving or receptions. I haven't figured it out though, so I didn't even put him. I'm not going to put it over there, but I'm thinking about pulling the trigger here. I want to see what his target line. His target line is sitting at 3.5. Arizona was a blowout, right? Miami was a blowout. Jacksonville was a blowout, and also this Baltimore game was a blowout, which they got blown out. So, I think Cook can hit his receptions or receiving yards. Speaking of receiving yards, receiving props, you could take a look at. Definitely take a look at Curtis Samuel. I know his line probably moved up, or you can take a look at his receptions. His receptions sitting at what? 3.5. I didn't get it when I supposed to got it, so it is what it is. What's up, Three Kings? It is what it is. So I didn't get it when I supposed to got it. So but it's still in play. It's still in play. It's still in play. Nico Collins, I took his yards already. And Stephon Diggs, 4.5 receptions. I'm using that as a parlay piece, right? So 4.5 receptions for Stephon Diggs. And then I already took Nico Collins yards. I think it's like an 81, right? Right now, it's down now. It's at 78. They're just going to have to show me something because this guy is violent, right? He's violent as hell. I'm scared of Nico Collins. All right, so the Broncos and the Raiders, right? I don't know, Joe. I don't know really, right? What I will tell you is in the passing game, you can just keep an eye on, if not today, in the future, right? Trey Tucker, 3.5 receptions. He's somebody you can look at. Courtland Sutton, he's getting targeted heavy. I probably want to look at Courtland Sutton's. I probably want to take a look at Courtland Sutton's. I want to take a look at his targets, right? Let's see, Sutton. His targets something. His target's probably sitting at 8.5, probably. Let me see. Let me go back to NBA. Four receptions. I can see that. 7.5 reception targets. I can see that as well. He's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games. I'm going to like it. 9 targets, 11 targets, 4 targets, and 12. I'm going to like his targets, right? These are just targets. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put that over there. These are just targets, meaning I'm throwing a ball to you. That's it. I can also take his receptions, though. I don't think their chemistry is going to get any worse. So his receptions, maybe I might take his receptions, man. Maybe I might take his receptions. I'm going to put both of them over there for right now. His yardage, he's hit his yardage in back-to-back games. You can also look at him for a touchdown. Anywhere you want to look at, right? Anyone you want to look at. Brock Bowers, I'm still waiting on him to get his touchdown. But Trey Tucker, Jacoby Myers, former quarterback, just knows how to get open. And he's got some fake decent hands. Trey Tucker, I guess he's speedy. He's moving around. He killed the last week or something like that. But total receptions for Cortland Sutton, I lean towards the over. But I'm going to play him on Prize Picks, though. So I ain't even going to put him over there. To lean towards the over. This Arizona Cardinals and San Francisco, I just don't, right? Like Mason, touchdown parlay piece, but I don't know what I want to do here, bro. I don't, right? I expect San Francisco to get down on them. You know, it is what it is, right? I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to do with Kyler Murray in fantasy. I'm gonna have to start him, or I'm gonna have to start Caleb Williams on my fantasy team. I don't know what to do, truthfully. The Giants and Seahawks, I took them at 5.5 or 6.5. I took the Seahawks. They line right now, the line is at 7. I still like the 7. I'm Seahawks all the way for me on this one here. Kenneth Walker, I like him for a touchdown or 2. Probably would take him for 2. But, game script, probably definitely in favor of Kenneth Walker, the running game here. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go, 3 Kings. 3 Kings, help me out now. Help me out. Now, in the morning, I'm telling you, that first game, if I don't, if I'm up, I'm coming right on, and we live betting that first game, right? I do have a first quarter. I got a first quarter parlay I'm gonna give you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be on live betting that. It'd be nice if you guys want to slide. It is what it is. Henry touchdown money line. No, I don't know about the money line. I'm staying away from that money line. I'm telling you that right now. I think the dogs could be barking in that one. I could be wrong. I like that game to be live bet. I think Sparks fly in that one. And I took the over 4.5 receptions at plus money for T. Higgins. I think Buffalo, they ain't going to be able to stop. Bengals ain't going to be able to stop the run. And I think they're going to have a hard time. I think they're going to have a hard time stopping the run, man. Bengals going to have a hard time stopping the run. I think whoever it is, the Ravens going to have a hard time stopping the pass. I think that game's going to be lit. Flowers. Look at Flowers too, man. Watch out for Flowers, and don't be surprised if Mark Andrews have a monster game. You never know. They ain't forgot about that, man. 2 tight end sets. That game gonna probably be lit. That game might be lit, man. Straight up, that game might be lit. Hope it's gonna be lit because I'm playing like it's gonna be lit. But here, this New York Giants and Seahawks game, Metcalf, I got his yards at 64, 63 or something like that. This game could I don't know. Can the game get out of hand? I don't know, man. We'll see what's gonna happen. Okay. Um, Green Bay Packers this was a scratcher, a head scratcher for me. It was a head scratcher for me because I don't see the Rams being 3-point dogs here. I'm looking at these guys being at least 5.5 or 6.5 point dogs at the least. I think Green Bay is going to come out here and Hulk smash these guys. But every time I come up with a money line, something like that, I'm always wrong. Now, one of my favorite play, my favorite 1A and 1B favorite play. This could be an A or it could have been a B. I got it at 59, excuse me. On Prize Picks, I got it at 59. Was the rushing yards for Josh Jacobs. It went from 59.5 all the way to 67.5. If you want to ladder them, I couldn't talk you off of that. This Green Bay Packers team this the Rams team been getting crushed, right? And I got his touchdown at a -130. I know this will be his first touchdown, right? I'm speaking it into existence. I like the touchdown for Josh Jacobs. Might even take him for 2, right? You could get 100 yards for 90 yards for Josh Jacobs at +220, 100 yards at +300, 150 yards at +1,500. Teams been running over him. My Chicago Bears went in there and gashed them. Every running back then gashed them, right? So, and if it serves me right, if you think that, like I said, if you think that they're gonna beat them by more than 3, don't be scared to go in there and alter their total. You can take their team totals or you can alter their spread if you want to. I'm not trying to get you guys into some trouble, but you can alter their spread, right? You can take the Green Bay Packers if you like the Green Bay Packers. A -9.5. You say they're gonna beat them by 10. That's a +230. They're gonna beat them by. You got 5.5. That's a +126, man. 5.5. That's a good number. You know what I'm saying? 6.5 +150, right? Spread is 3. I don't know, right? I don't know. I know that what I do know is I'm not a Packers fan. I'm a Bears fan. I can't stand these guys. But Kyron Williams, right? He scored a touchdown in X amount of home games. Can't forget that, right? Let me see. He's in play for a touchdown. He's just a workhorse, ain't he? Touchdowns for him. Look at that, man. He's got a touchdown in 8 of his last 10 games, including 4 straight. You want to look at home games? Bam, right? Home games. Last 10. Yeah, he's been balling, right? So, hey. Now, I watched that game against my Bears last week. Of course, I'm watching Caleb Williams, right? And, you already know he's going to, he'll try to find somebody to lock on to. That's what he does, right? So I'm talking about Matthew Stafford. So I want to say Whittington could be a guy. His receiving yards at 46. Tutu Atwell at 49. The receptions. Whittington 4.5. Atwell 3.5. See, Atwell's receptions is lower, but his yardage prop is higher. Whittington his receptions prop is higher, but his yardage is lower. Is he going to be that guy that he's going to try to lock on to? You know, we'll see. So Whittington could be somebody. Because look, if you just want to be neutral and just be like, okay, we got a 48 total here, and if this comes into fruition, you got to figure out what's going on the Rams side and who's going to get what on the Rams side, right? So we got to think about that. We got to think about that. It's a 48 and a half total with a 3-point spread. If Vegas is right, then we got to figure out, like, man, where's the production going to come from? You know what I'm saying? So, um, so that's one guy that you could look at. Um, my guy for tomorrow, um, my guy for tomorrow, I'm gonna stick with Wicks, man. I'm gonna stick with Wicks. I haven't taken his reception. I like to bet on receptions. I haven't taken his receptions yet. I haven't taken his receptions. Maybe I might do an alternate here and give me a plus money, maybe a plus 100, try to get to maybe a plus 200 same game parlay and try to double or triple my money. But I like Wicks, man. I think he had like 13 targets last week. I definitely want to see that, right? Wicks here. Shit. So I like Wicks, right? I like Wicks. I initially had the Bears beating them bad, but they didn't. It didn't come to fruition, right? So the whole industry is going to be on this kid here. His target's sitting at 7.5. So last week he had 13 targets. All right. So I mean, take it to how you want to, take it how you want. They dealing with injuries. Y'all know by now. Right? I lean towards the over. Now you can get his targets on prospects. Okay, just targets. He don't have to catch it. You can get his targets. Let me see what these Clippers doing. Curry just ain't currying today. 0 for 5 from 3. 0 for 4 for 3. James Harden hit his 3. Powell hit his 3.
Did Draymond suit up?
Yeah.
Man, I can't tell.
Yeah, well, the preseason you can't do nothing with Dre. You got.
That's crazy.
They only playing 15 to 20 minutes, so Kerr said. Palomensky, I got his ass for 20. I mean for 10. And Terrence Mann, he's only got 2. I expect Terrence Mann. Okay. James Harden. I had James Harden for his 6 or 6 was plus 200, I think. All right, so yeah, so I mean a lot of things are in play. I'm not gonna be playing a lot there in this game, but this is one of those games that the atmosphere, right? The atmosphere. And I'm really thinking about taking the both teams to score a touchdown in each half here at a plus 102. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. But I already sprinkled on Baltimore Ravens, both teams to score a touchdown in each half. I sprinkled on that already. And this Jackson, Indianapolis Colts, I think I want to play that one. Both teams to score a touchdown in each half, right? I think I want to play that one. Okay. So the Dallas Cowboys, New Orleans Saints, and the New Orleans Saints game in the Kansas City. These 2 games I haven't really nailed things down for yet, right? Not all the way. You guys got something for that? Let me know. Slide over here to Prize Picks here. Let's get a 6-man together here. And let's get a 6-man together. Oh, my touchdown guys, right? So let me get another give you guys my touchdown plays here. Okay. This is just probably just going to be for the running backs. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. So, damn, where were we? Where is the part where you just go for touchdown props just down the line, right? Right here. Okay, so Derrick Henry, of course, but I might end up putting him in a 2. And I might put him in a round robin, the round robin. So Derrick Henry for 2 in a round robin, 1 in parlays. I do like Trey Sermon to get in there, man. So he's going to be a dark horse for me. Minus 110. Chuba Hubbard, plus 130. That's good value. This team does have a decent offensive line. I can see instances where he gets in there. So he's a candidate, only a lean for me. Mason, parlay piece. He's a 2 touchdown candidate guy. He probably won't make it to my my round robin, but we'll see. First touchdown of the season for Josh Jacobs. I got it for minus 130. So I'm looking at him to get his first touchdown here. Kenneth Walker, 1 for parlays, 2. He's a 2 touchdown guy, right? So, these are my running backs here. I don't bet a lot of receivers, but I think Walker, Mason, Henry, Jacobs. I really want to put him in the 2 touchdown category, Mason. But so for the running backs, though, those Walker, Mason, and Henry, more than likely, I'm probably going to put those boys in a round robin for 2 touchdowns apiece. I do one of those on the weekends as well. So that's that. Let's get a parlay together. Let's get a parlay together for prize picks, right? For my prize picks people out there. Actually, what do they have over here for touchdowns? Rushing reception touchdowns. Let's see what they're working with. Come on. Okay. Lazard, Brees Hall, Braylon Evans, Jordan Addison, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Jonathan Mingo, Xavier Leggett, Mari Cooper might get in there tomorrow. Jerome Ford, he's a touchdown candidate for me. Another running back there. James Conner is always a touchdown candidate for me. Brock Bowers. They don't got none of the good boys up here. I tell you that right now. So I ain't gonna keep. They don't have none of the good boys up. Oh, wait a minute. Kenneth Walker. Oh, they got 1.5 for him. Okay. All right. So, let's go. Let's go. T. Higgins. Right. Higgins. I'm gonna let him go ahead and blow my money. Boy, this takes a long time to load up here. I mean, I don't know why it does this, man. Higgins, let's go with 4.5. Ain't that something? I thought they just had it up there. It's gone now. For the people who wasn't here, I'll show you guys. Let's see. T. Higgins 4.5 receptions at plus 116. Mike Williams over 31.5 reception yards. Or you can look at his longest reception at minus 120. He's hit this in 3 games in a row. Hit this number. Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I mean, let's try it, right? Huntley is a lean. 32.5 rushing yards. Demario Douglas, if you want a parlay piece, I don't mind the 2.5 receptions for Demario Douglas. Trevor Lawrence at plus money 2 passing touchdowns. I like it. Versus this secondary, I like it. Amari Cooper, don't be surprised if he don't blow up. This Washington secondary got to show me that. They got to show me. They got to show me. Josh Allen, 32.5 rushing yards is in play. It's a lean for me. Diggs, revenge factor is a parlay piece at a 4.5 receptions is in play. You can alter all of that shit right there if you want to. How about, because it's lagging and shit right here, right? Prospects always does to me. So look, on the community section, I'll put it up in the community section, right? I'll put one together, a 6-pick. I'll put it in the community section. I'll post it on Facebook and I'll tweet it out. Let me do that. How about I do that, right? And money lines. We're looking at money lines. Oh, so hold it. My thoughts on some of these games. And I'm gonna post the first quarter, right? The first quarter for this one, I will be live for this one in the morning. Live for this one if I'm not asleep. So, what's up, throwbacks? I will be live for this one in the morning, so we can live bet this one if I'm not asleep. It's early game. I'm gonna put those 2 parlays in the community section where it can be. I don't bet a lot of games, but I'm telling you what I'm liking right now. Right? I don't know where to go with this Minnesota game. And look, I'm not betting this game. I love this game I love the passing side for Cincinnati, and I love the rushing side for Baltimore. That's what I like, right? I'm seriously thinking that, the dogs, I'm leaning towards Cincinnati in this one. Just keep it funky with you. Not going to give you my opinion on the Bears because you guys, I'm a Bears homer. I don't know what's going to happen in this Dolphins game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins win this game. It would probably be Dolphins or nothing for me in this game. Houston, I think it's going to be Houston or nothing for me in this spot. Interesting game here, right? My thoughts on this game, like I said earlier, bump to the wide receivers, right? I think the wide receivers get a bump. You can bet on the wide receivers tomorrow. Their lines aren't out on FanDuel, but they're probably out in other places. Bump to the wide receivers, bro. For me personally, and I think Sermon can get in there. I would have liked Jacksonville I think this game is going to be good on both sides of the ball. We got 45.5. I like the receivers on both sides of the ball. I might lean towards the over here. I want to see sparks fly in that game. That's that's all points to it. Don't have a side in this game here. I don't. It's 49ers. A 6.5, but the 7.5. I mean, it's warranted. It's warranted, right? Just like Three Kings said, a touchdown, a Mason touchdown on the money line. to knock some of that juice off. I couldn't talk you off of that. San Francisco or nothing. Don't have nothing for this Vegas game. The Denver defense has been tough as nails. The Green Bay, it's going to be Green Bay or nothing for me. I just can't see why this is a 3-point spread. I think the spread is supposed to be higher, but I could be wrong. You do got Stafford. Stafford is Stafford. Whatever. Give me. If I'm betting this game, it's going to be Green Bay. I would go up to 3.5. I would go up to 5.5. That's my personal preference. I would go up to 5.5 at plus money. My personal preference. I took the Seattle Seahawks at 5.5 or 6.5, one or the other. I took the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know what to say about this Dallas game. Kaylin said, hey, D, I like the public play on the Vikings tomorrow. I feel you. I'll be up in the morning. I'm live betting that game. I'll be up in the morning, live betting that game, right? In the morning, live betting that game. Don't know what's going to happen in this Kansas City game or this Dallas Cowboys game. I didn't touch on this Dallas Cowboys game, but Ferguson is interesting play. He's an interesting piece play, right? Whether it's for yardage or receptions, right? It's interesting. Of course, Kansas City tight end, Chiefs, Kansas City tight end, what's his name, Kelsey? He's interesting as well, right? And one more look at these plays again. Higgins 4.5 receptions, Mike Williams 31.5 receiving yards, or his longest reception. Joe Burrow 1.5 passing yards, touchdowns. Hundley is a lean 32.5 rushing yards. Demario Douglas, I like it. I like the 2.5 receptions for Demario Douglas. Trevor Lawrence, I like him to go over 2 passing touchdowns for plus money. Cooper, he's probably going to be a ladder candidate for me. Maybe, who knows? I got to test this Washington defense one more time. I like his targets on prospects as well. Josh Allen, I think he should be on the move tomorrow. So, I can see him. I can see him getting his rush on here. Stephon Diggs, 4.5 receptions. Going up against his old team, I can see instances where he can get there. I didn't add Cook. I think Cook can probably get busy in the passing game here for Josh Allen. The touchdown plays, of course, Henry. I'm gonna put Henry, Mason, and Walker in a 2-touchdown round robin, right? Jacobs, I took him for his first touchdown. Chuba Hubbard is a lean. Sermon, I think he can get in there, right? If I had to parlay these guys, it would be Henry, Mason, Jacobs, Walker. Jacobs, you can ladder his rushing yards, in my opinion. I think you can ladder him up, right? Ladder him up. I think you can ladder Jacobs up. And then I took touchdown in each half for 1 touchdown in each half for 1 touchdown in each half for Baltimore. I think both teams can get a touchdown each half. If you're feeling froggy, you can get them up there, and both teams score 2 touchdowns in each half. Plus 1,500. It's going to happen one day. I want to take this Colts game, right? 1 touchdown in each half. So it's going to be a lean here, right? I got a little time to think about it. Still plus money. It's going to be a lean for me. I think both teams can score a touchdown in each half, right? You get that at a plus 144, right? Now, this Green Bay Packers game, right? So, I'm telling you, if you neutral on this and you just think that, I mean, at 48.5 total with a 3-point spread, I mean, you got to think that, I mean, I don't see it. But if you see it, this game would be a 48.5 total. Will definitely is a game that you could probably get both teams to score a touchdown in each half. So, for Vegas' sake, this prop can go up there for Vegas' sake, right? And for 2 touchdowns in each half, plus 1,500. Oh, you parlay up 3 of those 2 touchdowns and hit them, boy. You can go ahead and go on leave. Straight up. Kaylin Best said, I like the Colts. I would rather take the Jaguars as a dog. I feel you on that. So I'll put the parlays up in the community section here on YouTube. Probably tweet them out and whatever the case may be. All right. So, and we got preseason basketball tomorrow. I'll see, right? I'll see. If I can gather some news up today, I'll probably get a parlay going, maybe a 3 or 4 leg parlay, something like that. It's all good, though. Peace out until the morning, right? Peace.